Every 10 minutes, a woman or girl is intentionally killed by an intimate partner or family member. That's according to a UN report as the world marks the International Day for the Elimination of Violence Against Women. As Nigeria joins the 16 Days of Activism campaign, the focus is on implementing measures to combat gender-based violence, especially femicide. The Ministry of Women Affairs says it remains committed to achieving gender equality and fostering a safer and more equitable future for women and girls. At this event, the Minister of Women Affairs is seeking urgent action to protect women and girls, including advocating for life imprisonment for sex offenders.
Our laws provide for loopholes for people to be able to do stuff like this and get away with it. If you look around the punitive measures in the VAP and the Child Rights Act, they all give, people the leeway to be able to kind of get fined or things like that. No, we want life imprisonment or like a death sentence. So advocate around those kind of laws. Very strong measures so that when you even think about it, you wouldn't do it.
Speakers here say addressing systemic inequalities and gender-based violence requires consistent societal efforts, not just a focus on the 16 days of activism.
This year's theme, towards 30 years of the Beijing Declaration and Platform for Action, Unite to End Violence Against Women, calls for a reflection on progress made since the historic Beijing Declaration and renewed urgency in addressing gender equality and violence against women in Nigeria.
We all know when we talk of gender-based violence, as stated by one of the speakers here, is affecting not only the women, but the men as well. And when we talk of gender-based violence, my dear sisters and brothers, go to the rural areas and see how our women are suffering because of gender-based violence. And one of the reasons also is that lack of education. That's why we also insist on girl-child education. If our girls are educated, if our women are educated, they know their rights, they can also fight for their rights.
The activists advocate formal and informal education, community engagement, and legal reforms, such as the implementation of the Gender and Equal Opportunities Bill, which they say are essential to ensure equality and safety in the society.
Here at the Federal Ministry of Affairs in Abuja, stakeholders are gathered in commemoration of the 16 days of activism against sexual and gender-based violence. They are calling for stricter punishments for offenders, amongst other things, in the fight for gender parity and a safer Nigeria for all. Somi Maduagu, Arise News.